nice and thick. It'll melt just a little bit in the car. I got these little straws, so you'll see it sticks in the middle of it because it's thick. And so that'll be my first fueling today and my breakfast. Good morning, everybody. So it is bright and early in the morning and I'm getting ready to go to school, and it's about 6:30. And so I was thinking this morning on my way to work, I'm gonna have one of my vanilla shakes. Super easy. I really like it blended in this Magic Bullet. So I fill up the Magic Bullet pretty much all the way with ice from my refrigerator freezer and pour in a cup of water, and then just my pudding mix, not pudding mix, it's early, I haven't had enough coffee yet. I pour in my shake mix. Put my little lid on here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a shake just to get some of the powder off. And then I'm gonna blend it for 30 seconds. I usually take it out about halfway through and just kind of shake it to hear if I have any ice left in it. It doesn't sound like I do now. I'll just blend it again. It's nice and thick. It'll melt just a little bit in the car. I got these little straws, so you'll see it sticks in the middle of it because it's thick. And so that'll be my first fueling today and my breakfast. Okay, today is another pre-service teacher day at work, and so we have all morning planned for professional development, and then this afternoon is teacher work time. So we just finished with our first session for professional development, which was on de-escalation and behaviors and those types of things. It was a really good training session, and so it's 9:30 now, and it is break time, and it is time for my next fueling. And then I've got about 30 minutes before I go into my next professional development session. So I grabbed my crunchers. These are the smoky barbecue crunchers, and they're really good. And the thing I like about them is that you get a ton in this bag of the crunchers, and they take a little time to eat. So sometimes I want something super fast, but you know, I've got about 20 minutes before I got to go back into this next session. So I got a little bit of time. I got more time than, you know, a bar is pretty fast to eat. So when I have a little bit more time, I like the crunchers, and they're pretty filling and crunchy, so I like that. And I know it's 9:30 in the morning, but you know, I had breakfast at 6:30 this morning, so I'm ready for something a little heartier right now. So, second fueling of the day. I'll see you back for my third one. Okay, it's actually time for my fourth fueling, and I didn't have time to show you. I didn't think about it, but at my third fueling, I came in here and I grabbed a bar real quick, grabbed one of my bars in my bag, and had it at noon. I gobbled it down in probably 2 minutes, if that. And now it's time for the fourth one, and I've done a shake and going back into another meeting. Hi everybody, so I got my little tripod for my car, and I was thinking that I would use my drive home or morning drive maybe to shoot a little video sometimes. And I had something on my mind, and I was leaving work, and so I thought, well, I'm just going to shoot a little video of this talking about it because it was on my mind, and I don't even know if I'm going to include this in my video, but maybe it's going to help me process something. So, you know, over the course of the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years, stress has played a pretty big part of my life as far as my career has gone, and it's impacted my health a lot. And I say that because I'm very passionate about my career and what I do, and I love what I do. I love being an administrator in a school district, and I feed off of the stress actually that comes with my position and what I do on a daily basis. But it gives me a lot of personal satisfaction when I get to deal with situations at school or tough situations, because I've been doing this for quite a while, and it keeps me, I guess I have a need in myself, and I feel like it's fulfilled with my job and what I do professionally. But that being said, it also can be very stressful in many different ways. And as I reflect back on my past as being an administrator, I have not always dealt with that stress in healthy ways. I mean, there's been a lot of my life I haven't dealt with stress in healthy ways. I mean, even in my young career, in my 20s as a teacher, how did I deal with stress of teaching and raising a family? Well, not healthily. I mean, I don't know that I used food as a comfort, but I used other vices. So I used to be a smoker. I was a chain smoker for a long time, and that was all related to stress, and I didn't take care of myself physically and make my health a priority. Other times in my life, especially related to my job, coming home in the evenings to unwind and deal with stress and pressures of my job, I've drank a lot. I've never felt like I've been an alcoholic, because I don't like drink in the morning or anything, and it's never been during work time, but in the evenings I've used liquor to unwind and relax and escape. And it's come to a point where that's caused me then to let my eating habits go crazy and not exercise, because it's easier to unwind with a cocktail in your hand, and it all, and then have a snack, and so that's not healthy either. And anyway, I was thinking about this because I'm in another, there's different types of a school year when there is stress, and this is one of them. Oh my gosh, it's raining. That was crazy, just like this little downpour of rain, and the sun is shining, but it was hard to see, so I stopped. Anyway, I was reflecting because at the beginning of the school year, when you're getting ready to go back to school, there always comes some stress involved with, especially as we're going through a pandemic and we have things like masks and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, there was a really late board meeting last night that went till like 11:30, midnight, and a lot of people are upset about decisions that are being made regarding some of our protocols regarding masking. And anyway, it was a 5-hour board meeting, and so I watched a lot of it last night, but then I went to bed, and it didn't get over till 11:30 midnight last night, so I watched the rest of it this morning. And it's hard to see that many people angry with one another regarding policies and procedures we need to put into place and do and follow, and then know that, okay, what do I have planned for this next week at school, or like, are we going to have fallout there? And of course there always will be. Anyway, so it makes you spend a lot of time maybe redoing things, or reorganizing things that we were going to do. Anyway, so today was spent in some great training this morning on restorative practices and on de-escalation, which is all about behavior and helping to de-escalate volatile situations, which I do a lot of as an administrator, whether it is an upset parent or an upset teacher or an upset kid. I work on de-escalating situations all the time. That's kind of what I do. And I like doing those types of things, and I think I'm pretty adept at doing those. But it also causes me to be pretty stressed when I do those kind of things. Well, we were thinking about our open house, which is tomorrow night, and we went back to the drawing board about what we're going to do tomorrow night as far as administrators, because we were planning on doing a presentation, an open house to all of our parents a couple different times in the gym, and then they go out and they see the teachers. Well, we've totally rethought what our roles are going to be tomorrow night due to how the board meeting went. We're anticipating that the administrators tomorrow night, we need to be front and center to greet all of our parents, in case that there are some of them that really want to talk about masking and all those protocols that it's like half of the people are want it one way and the other people are adamantly opposed and they want to do it the other way on whatever the issue is related to this pandemic. And so it falls out into schools too all the time. So that causes me stress because I want our open house to be great for everyone. It's a time for parents to come in and see our building and get to meet teachers and students to pick up their schedules and be excited about that. But it's kind of overshadowed right now with everything that's going on with all of the masking debates and the vaccine debates and all those types of things. And so we go back to the drawing board and what my role is going to be tomorrow night, and the other principals' roles are going to be tomorrow night. So anyway, that just causes me some stress as I'm driving home thinking about all this, and been thinking about it all day today as well. And then so as I was driving home, I was getting ready to leave work. I'm like, man, it'd be really nice just to go home tonight and have a glass of wine. So that's one of those things I want to go to deal with my stress, to relax. Now, I've committed to not doing that, and I'm not going to tonight. And so, but I still have the stress built up. So I've just pulled up, and I'm going to walk in the house and probably unload on James. He's home. Maybe and just talk through the issue with him. Then I've got plans to make dinner tonight, and I wanted to film a little bit for you, so I'm going to do that too. But I'm not going to have a glass of wine to deal with my stress, because that's not going to help me health-wise. But stress is still there. So, I need to replace my behavior, my unhealthy behavior, with a positive one that still gets me the same results. I know that from behavior training, and we talked about that today in our, just on our dealings with student behavior. Why do we do behaviors is because it gets us something and it works for us. So why in the past have I done the behavior of having a cocktail or two at night when I'm stressed out? Because it works. It de-stresses me. It relaxes me. So that's a behavior that I have to figure out how to replace in order to make it work for me and still give me that result of not being stressed out, but in a healthy way. So I need a replacement behavior. So maybe it's just talking on this video. I don't know. I actually feel a little bit better right now. So yeah, we'll see. I'll reflect some more about this topic, but right now, just making a little video about it. It's hadn't been too long. I'm feeling better. So I don't know. These videos are kind of like a reflection for me. I've said that before. It's my weekly reflection. And I guess that's okay, because they're really for me. Anyway, I'm rambling now, which is what I do when I'm thinking. And a lot of times I just think to myself, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to put this in or not, but that's it for now. My lead ingredient tonight is the spaghetti with the healthy noodles. Okay, so it is time for my fifth fueling. So it's 8 o'clock at night, and I'm gonna have my chocolate brownie with the peanut butter on it tonight. So I've made that. So kind of wanted to tell you what happened when I got home. Obviously, I put in my little what I had for dinner video, but I did come home and visit with James for quite a bit. And then I decided I really wanted to make that spaghetti video. So I accomplished that, and I really like doing those types of things. To me, it's just kind of creative and fun. And so I've shot my little videos for that. I'll do some kind of meal thing next week, and I'll put that in making that recipe. And then I decided I really wanted to take a hot bath and get relaxed for the night. And so I went in, took a hot bath with, some bath salts, and watched YouTube. And I like to watch other YouTubers, and I was watching some of my favorite wig ladies tonight. Of course, it's nighttime, so I got my hair off and kind of relaxed and watched some, just some YouTube videos, relaxing in the bathtub, and then headed downstairs and just been watching a little fun TV with James tonight. It's taken me back. We found like the new episodes of Fantasy Island, and I used to watch those as a kid. Of course, there's a remake now, but we're watching the first episode. It's kind of fun to watch, and so I'm getting ready to go down and have my last fueling of the night, and then we'll be off to bed, but I'm super relaxed. So my little strategies of what I did worked tonight. So anyway, that's my day. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, and yep, I'm making my chocolate chip pancakes for breakfast this morning. So it's Friday morning, and I've made it to another end of the week. And yeah, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm making my pancakes for breakfast. I was just thinking, this is one of those mornings I actually woke up and I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat. That doesn't happen to me very often, but I've noticed it in the past week or so. Then I wake up in the morning, I'm ready to eat breakfast. So jumped on the scale this morning, and I'm happy to report I'm down another 1.2 pounds for this week. That brings my total weight loss since November to 45 pounds. As you know, I've been doing Optavia since July 19th. Prior to that, I did Weight Watchers, so total weight loss 45 pounds. So I'm right on target, going down like I want to. So it was a great week. Busy, as you can see in the clips before, and I'm exhausted at the end of this week and last week because of all the teacher in-service, open houses, and everything that we've had going on, ready for a nice, relaxing weekend. So that'll be on tap for this weekend, and then school starts with kiddos on Monday.